Ladies and gentlemen, there's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, baby.
And his name is King Malachi. And he's asking everybody to report to the dance floor immediately. Ooh, we about to turn it out. Side to side, formula, we about to cut 'em up. Ooh, we about to turn it out. Side to side, formula, we about to cut 'em up. You ain't gotta have 'em, but if you got your boots on, it's a vibe. Show enough. We gotta walk it like we're talking. No standing on the wall, that ain't the vibe. Turn up. Let me see you show out. Woo. Let me see you turn it out. That's the vibe. Let me see you show out. Woo. Yeah. Let me see you turn it out. That's the vibe.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh, we about to turn it out. Side to side, formula, we about to cut 'em up. Ooh, we about to turn it out. Side to side, formula, we about to cut 'em up. Take your hat off and spin it round and round. Look at your dance partner, tell them that y'all run the town. Show enough. Let's get it, gotta put that soul in it. Woo, just getting started, we ain't close to being finished. Woo, show out. Woo. Let me see you turn it out. That's the vibe. Let me see you show out. Woo. Let me see you turn it out. That's the vibe.
Yeah, baby.
Ooh, we about to turn it out. Side to side, formula, we about to cut 'em up. Ooh, we about to turn it out. Side to side, formula, we about to cut 'em up. Get it up. Woo. Hey, get it up. Woo. Hey, get it up. Side to side, formula, we about to cut 'em up. Get it up. Woo. Hey, get it up. Woo. Hey, get it up. Side to side, formula, we about to cut 'em up.
Hey, you guys, how are you? It is Tuesday, and guess what? It's another live episode on the Live with Vicky P show. Not only do I have one guest, but I have two guests tonight, you guys. I told you I always try to keep the best of the best on the show. So, hey, you guys can get a taste of their medicine just like I'll be grooving to it. But before I bring on the artist, you guys know what I have to do first. I have to send a shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to my sponsors, a Level Up Management Company, a Level Up Promotions, Bustin' Unlimited, the Boss Chicks of Augusta, Joker's Comedy on the Move, and Toast the Event Bar. All right. So you know what? I am not going to hold you guys up. I am getting ready to bring the king on. So let's do it. Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm absolutely amazing. How are you?
Listen, I am great. I'm excited to have you on here. First thing I want you to do is introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? My name is the Sheriff King Malachi, originally from Orangeburg, South Carolina, based in Atlanta, Georgia. That's me, baby. That's me, baby.
Come on, Orangeburg, South Carolina. I think of South Carolina State.
Yes. My mother worked there. My mother retired from there.
Okay.
I literally grew up on that college. I went to preschool and everything up there.
Wow, that's amazing, because I have a first cousin. He played in the late 90s, and he was a quarterback. So I remember going to the games and stuff. Hey, but now you in Atlanta. You on the Georgia Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yes.
Let's get into it. So, how long have you been singing?
All my life. First time I was on stage, I was 7. Yeah.
Mm.
In church, I started. My mom was the leader of the church, the adult church choir. I started out in the Sunbeam Choir, and my first song was "He's Got the Whole World in His Hand." That's how I started. Yeah, yeah.
Sing a little bit of it. Let me hear you sing it.
He's got the whole world in his hand. He got the whole world in his hand. He got the whole world in his hand. He got the whole world in his hand. Yeah.
I love
7 years old. 7 years old, baby. It sounded a lot different.
But listen, but being 7 and being up and singing in the church, I
Yeah.
mean, how was that for you? Were you nervous? Did you like it? Like, what was that?
I was 7, so I don't remember that in depthly, but I'm quite sure I had to have some type of nervous vibe at 7, especially my very first time. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
and then that was the time. It wasn't like at that time I was loving to sing. I was
mhm.
being pushed to sing. So mama, you gonna sing in church. They gonna drag you in there. But when I didn't start loving to sing until I turned 14. So I started a group called Finesse. And in that group, once we became a group, that's when I got and it became infectious to me. That's when it was just like now I wanted to go to church and really learn everything I could learn about it. I wanted to join the school choir, everything. I was in deep. When I saw Boys to Men and Jodeci and Color Me Bad and Take
Yeah,
Six and all of that, it wasn't nothing to talk about. It was a rap. I was like, this is what I want to do
come on. You
for
want to
sure.
be, come on, boys, the man and
Yeah,
jokes.
that was
And
back in the days. That was back in the days where you had Donnie Simpson and BET, and they used to bring everybody on there live to sing. You know what I mean? And when I saw Boys
yes,
the Men, when I saw Boys the Men and them sing, "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye,"
it was a
I
wrap.
was it was a wrap. Nothing to talk about. I gotta get some dudes together. We gotta do that. We gotta do that. Yeah, we gotta do that.
So
Yeah.
you created would you say a band? Would you say a band?
Well, it was I. Well, actually, what really how it happened is I was the baby in a group called New Creation
Hmm.
who used to do all the prep rallies and the dance contests and all that. They used to mimic New Edition dance moves. So that it wasn't a singing group. They just used to lip sync and do all the New Edition dance steps. So they
Okay.
were older than me by a few years. And by the time I came along, all of those guys was about to graduate. So what
Mm.
happened was they a lot of them joined the Navy and all because we're from a small town called Orangeburg. So it's not like a lot of opportunity there. And so
Mhm.
at that time, a lot of people used to go and escape Orangeburg to a degree by you either going to go to college
Right.
or go in the army. Like going in the army and in the Navy and all of that was a big, big deal. So
Right.
that was a great way for small town people to see the world and get paid. You feel me?
Right.
So a lot of the group they went into the Navy and all of that. And so they were graduated and gone on. And so I was the remnant of the end of it. One of the guys didn't go. My best friend Trav, RIP to my boy Trav Wright. He didn't go, but he wasn't in school with me and another one or two of the guys. And
Mhm.
so we started the actual vocal aspect of it. And then Trav came on in. And he was from the original set of New Creation. But
Okay.
Trav had one of those. People were saying Trav could sing when Trav wasn't even singing. So it's just he was destined to be like when Trav wasn't even singing for real, people was like, oh, Trav can sing.
He can
So
sing.
Trav had one of them Johnny Gill voices, one of them he was just like our version of David Ruffin. You know what I
Come on.
mean? Yeah.
Oh,
So he was the power singer in the group. I was more of I was okay. I was
mhm,
okay. I wasn't
mhm,
there. I wasn't what I am now. I was okay, but I had the best ear in the group.
mm.
So, yeah, so I was the one that would put together the harmonies, tell everybody what parts they was going to be singing on a song. I was the arranger. I was like Devontae and Jodeci, but I couldn't play the piano.
Okay, okay, okay. So
Yeah.
but you did the other important stuff. You kept everybody where they needed to be. You were like the this is
To make
them
it
and this
simple for you, to make it real simple for you, if we were the Temptations, I was Otis.
Otis.
Yeah. I was the leader of the group, but not the lead singer.
Right.
Trav was the lead singer. But if you wanted to get in our group, anything that was going on with that group had to come through me.
Gotcha.
We did all the rehearsing at my house, at my mama house, just like Otis. All the rehearsing and all of that at the house. My mama coming home from work. She's like, I
Cool.
want y'all on my good floor today. I don't feel like hearing this noise today.
Well, listen. Listen. I hope y'all didn't get into it like with when David Ruffin said, "Otis, you want to be me, Otis? You gonna sing your song, Otis?"
See, the thing is, I knew I wasn't that yet.
You
I
know
know,
it.
yeah, I knew my position. I was the leader. I was the arranger. You know, if we had to venture out to go bust a move, I'm gonna be the first one to front line that. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? Just like Otis. You know what I'm saying? Like Otis, the one could kick you out the group. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You
Right.
had to come through. Blue be on the side talk about, man, come on, just give him a chance. He's like,
Give
I
me
don't know.
a chance.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
knew. Yeah, I knew I wasn't like my boy Trav yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was cool to play my position. You know, we took me and a couple of other guys in the group took some singing parts, but what happened was we were the original four, and we periodically alternated a fifth member. And it was a dude named Rel who got on with Jay-Z from Rockefeller through my group.
Oh.
Rel was in the group one time, and I would say in South Carolina history, Rel would probably be the person who has written for and done songs with the most A-list artists in the modern world.
All
So
right.
anybody from working with Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Jamie Foxx, he wrote "Here I Stand" for Usher, which was the
Wow.
title track for that. Yeah. He came out of my group. Yeah, he came out of my group.
So, okay, now you have the group. Okay, so you guys are doing your thing. So, how did y'all break up? Like, was it just everybody start doing their own single thing, or what?
Well, I would say the initial first part of what seemed like it started breaking the group up is like I was super driven with my creativity. And so while everybody else would be at work or doing whatever else they might have been doing, I would be writing songs and leaving. I'll write the chorus, my part, and leave spaces for the others to come write their own parts. And it just
Mm-hmm.
seemed like sometimes like the blanks weren't getting filled in. And I
Mm-hmm.
just start filling in those blanks, filling in those blanks, filling in those blanks. Next thing you know, I got my own songs. And then our egos at that time, we were young, had a record deal with Steven Spielberg and Eric Sermon from EPMD. He had a label called Def Squad Records. And it was just like our potential broke up the group. We we started acting as if we were that and we weren't that yet.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
before we could even get on TV and do our thing and get on the radio, we just lost our mind.
Already.
Yeah, we at war
Young.
with we at war, yeah, young at war with each other and all of that. You know what I mean? And a lot, and I learned so many. I'll give you an example of us in California, right? We in California at Universal Studios. I wrote a chorus for Naughty by Nature Nature's Fury album, and we was doing a song called Holiday. And
Mm-hmm.
so everybody was in this video. Outkast, Aaliyah, some of the members of New Edition, everybody you could think of was in this video, right? And
Uh-huh.
so we had this dressing trailer, right? I'm about to just show you an example
I can only imagine.
of where our idiotic minds was at that time being that young, you know.
Let's talk about it.
So we had the now check it. We ain't sold one record in our life yet. We ain't sold one record yet. Aaliyah is triple platinum. She done sold like 3 million records. So we got the dressing trailer, and her management was like, can we use the trailer so Aaliyah could get her stuff together? Boom, 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 boom. And we was like, man, who the hell is Aaliyah?
You playing? I know you lying. Y'all hadn't sold not one record.
We ain't sold one record to our name. This girl done sold 3 million records, and we tripping on giving her the trailer. just from little Orangeburg don't know no better.
Well, you know what? But I'm sure from that to now, like you said, you learned a lot of stuff when you was younger in the groups and everything. So now you're transitioning into a solo artist. Okay.
Mm.
So now you're we're gonna say now you're in the solo scene. So prior to, do you consider yourself a Southern Soul artist or?
I was a Southern Soul artist before they was calling it that.
Okay. So you've been in the Southern Soul. Okay.
I always been soulful, and they just wasn't calling it Southern Soul yet. I always been one of those Anthony Hamilton kind of artists.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I wrote a song 28 years ago called Hustling Boy. Now, this is the thing. I was soulful, but what I would have to admit is I was a juke joint.
Okay.
A lot of Southern Soul is kind of based off of a juke joint feel. Now, just like Anthony Hamilton, he can come and market himself in the Southern Soul world, but he's not necessarily a juke joint singer, but he could be. He's just taking that soulful tone and voice, putting it over some other kind of music.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So when you started, just say 28 years ago, you were already creative, writing your own music. So when you actually started your solo career, how was that when you started your solo career and the first time, let's just say the first time you got on stage as a solo artist? What was that like?
The first place I performed solo was in Atlanta, Georgia, at a legendary spot called the Yin Yang Cafe. Then it was transformed into the Apache Cafe. So this is like the epicenter of the arts in Atlanta. So this would be Atlanta, if this was the Harlem Renaissance, during the time of Billie Holiday and all them in Harlem back in the days in the 20s, Apache Cafe would have been the Cotton Club.
Okay. Gotcha. I feel you.
All right, so that's the first place where I did my thing. So check it out. I'm in the back of the Yin Yang Cafe, and I met this guy named Rob, right? Rob Love. And so I'm performing, just letting them hear a little something in the back, like in the back of the spot, right? On the outside on the deck. And he's like, man, I bet you won't go up there and do that right there, what you just did up on stage. I went on stage and it was over. It's almost like I was legendary off day one stepping on stage. It was just, I was a superstar in Atlanta in that scenery. I'm talking about everybody from Floetry, the Felipias, Donnie, Algebra, Avery Sunshine, everybody you could think of, Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown, Outkast, Goody Mob, everybody you could think, T-Pain, Everybody been in that room. I'm talking about movie stars, etc. Like that was the epicenter. Like if you wanted to go here, organic people playing that could really paint,
That's where you
people
need.
who can really, yeah, people who can really, really play an instrument, people who really could sing, really rap, all of that spoken word.
Mm,
That's the epicenter. So it was such the epicenter and the heartbeat of Atlanta, as far as that's concerned, that people would come there and they would want to duplicate and mimic that vibe and take it to other parts
other.
of Atlanta.
Mm, mm. So
Super, super
you walk
legendary.
you walk in there, you gonna see somebody that's somebody. Uh-huh. So after you did that performance, okay, now let me ask you this. How did you come up with your stage name? I meant to ask you that a
Well,
few minutes
actually,
ago.
what happened was my group called me Mink. And at that time I was doing some work with Queen Latifah. And my hair, the way that it was looking at the time, I had like a bushy afro that looked like a mink coat. And so now I got it in 360-degree waves. So it's in waves now. See what I'm saying? It's in
Oh
waves.
yeah. Yeah, you got
You
a
feel me?
wave too.
But at that time, when I had it in a fro, but it was like curly, wild, but neat. She was
Mhm,
like, she started calling me Mink, like a mink coat.
mhm,
No, Latifah didn't. It was Nikki D, the girl, the female who made the song "Daddy's Little Girl,"
mhm,
right?
mhm.
And
Okay.
so what happened was it just stuck. My group and everybody just kept calling me Mink. So when I moved to Atlanta, because we was in New York first. We went from South Carolina, went to New York to get a deal, got a deal, and moved to Atlanta. And so what happened was when I moved to Atlanta, I got conscious. I met a spiritual teacher named Menachem who started teaching me the Bible and just coming over all the time, we praying and putting on frankincense and myrrh and lighting oil and incense and all of that. And I'm just getting into the Bible. So I wanted a name similar to my teacher. And my ex-wife was my girlfriend at the time. She used to bring me these Dr. Malachi Z. York books, right? And so
Mhm.
what happened was I wanted a name, my teacher name was Menachem. I wanted a name similar to his. And because I write songs, the name Malachi meant messenger. So I took on the name Malachi, and then I turned Mink, that my group used to call me. I turned it into an acronym, which means, because I spelled it MYNK, which means Malachi Israel Nubian King.
Okay.
So what happened was some time went by and I was in Atlanta and I would do a few shows, and sometimes it was other guys coming into the market named Malachi.
Mhm.
So I had been putting down so much work in the city that one day I picked up the newspaper. It was called the Creative Loafing, this free newspaper they used to have all over the city. And
Mhm.
so if you wanted to know what was popping in the city this week or whatever, you pick up the Creative Loafing and you'll see what's going on. It'll give you an itinerary, right? And so I looked in there one day and they had King Malachi, the mayor of this Atlanta underground showcase scene. But I didn't move on it then. It was exciting. They had a write-up on me and everything in the newspaper. But when one too many artists came on the scene named Malachi, I wanted to make a separation. So I just took the King Malachi that they called me in the newspaper and just went with that. And then I've been King Malachi ever since.
Okay, King Malachi, the
Yes, ma'am.
sheriff. You're the
Yes,
sheriff in
ma'am.
town.
Yes, ma'am.
You're the,
Yes,
you're the new
ma'am.
sheriff in town. Well, not
Most
new.
definitely.
You've been
Somebody
on.
got to do, baby.
Come on, because you've been on the scene a long time. So
Yeah.
if you was having a conversation with a new artist, what would be some good advice that you would give a new artist?
Um, Almost definitely stay humble. It don't matter how talented you are. If you don't have the right attitude and you're not a likable person, it's going to be very hard for you to accomplish these goals, and you can't do it by yourself. It takes a powerful team of people around you supporting you to put you in position to skyrocket out of here. You feel me? Another thing I would say is treat it like a real job that you respect, that you want to keep. See, a lot of artists get out here with this whole entertainment thing and they treat it like a big party. You want to smoke all the weed. You want to do all the coke. You want to girls 24 hours a day, this, that, and the third. No, you need to be in the studio, focused. Like, I don't even like being in the studio with a bunch of people. I write my best stuff with me in the track. I don't want nobody around. I don't like a whole bunch of people trying to tell me they thought, because I just really I know the gift that the Most High put inside me. And all I need is room to think. Just give me the music and time to think, and the Most High will give it to me. And that's always led me all these years. It never led me wrong.
So are you the type, do you have to have the beat first or your chorus first, or how do you put your song together?
Some of my most classic records I wrote a cappella, and I have a song called Blowing My Mind. And even though it's a cappella, I'm doing it because I was a part of an a cappella group for like 10 years. That's how I started. So a lot of the beats and stuff would come out of our mind, you know? So I was like, bow, ba, bow, 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 bow. Look, you're blowing my mind, pretty lady. You make me feel good. And that that's just rolling in the back of my head. And that's all I had. And I just wrote the whole song to that. And that's one of my most classic records.
Now I have an acapella song. I can't see the name of it, but I'm gonna play that one right now. Okay. So I do not own the rights to this music, but King Malachi does, and we will talk about it as soon as it's finished. Okay, here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, baby.
And his name is King Malachi. And he's asking everybody to report to the dance floor immediately. Whoa, we about to turn it out. Side to side, form a line, we about to cut a rug. Whoa, we about to turn it out. Side to side, form a line, we about to cut a rug. You ain't gotta have them, but if you got your boots on, it's a vibe. Sure enough. We gotta walk it like we talk it. No standing on the wall, that ain't the vibe. Turn up. Let me see you show out. Let me see you turn it out. That's the vibe. Let me see you show out. Yeah. Let me see you turn it out. That's the vibe.
Yeah, baby.
Whoa, we about to turn it out. Side to side, form a line, we about to cut a rug. Whoa, we about to turn it out. Side to side, form a line, we about to cut a rug. Take your hat off and spin it round and round. Look at your dance partner, tell him that y'all run the town. Show enough, let's get it, gotta put that soul in it. Woo, just getting started, we ain't close to being finished. Woo, show out. Woo. Let me see you turn it out. That's the vibe. Let me see you show out. Woo. Let me see you turn it out. That's the vibe.
Yeah, baby.
Whoa, we about to turn it out. Side to side, form a line, we about to cut a rug. Whoa, we about to turn it out. Side to side, form a line, we about to cut a rug. Get it up. Woo. Hey, get up. Woo. Yeah. Get it up. Side to side, form a line, we about to cut a rug. Get it up. Woo. Hey, get up. Woo. Yeah. Get it up. Side to side, form a line, we about to cut a rug. Ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, when she's does she have a Louisiana accent?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That's why I put her in there to get that vibe.
To get that vibe, because I
Yeah,
could feel it. Like I'm like, okay, sound like she got a Louisiana
yeah,
accent.
for sure.
Okay, you're
Mhm.
doing your thing. And so like that would be a song you did it a cappella. So then you would come back if you wanted to put a beat with it. Then that's when you will put a beat with it.
Well, honestly, a song like that I wrote to the beat.
To the beat. Gotcha.
I wrote
Gotcha.
to the beat. Yeah, but my manager might have sent you the beat pack or the song pack or whatever DJ pack where it comes with the instrumental, it comes with the
Yep.
acapella, the song,
Yep.
etc. So he probably sent you that. But that's not one
Yeah.
of those ones that I wrote acapella. That was just like one of the acapellas for we took away the music from it so other DJs can mix other beats to it.
Ah, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Listen, I know a little something, something now.
Mm.
So are you
Mm.
signed with anyone?
I have my own company called Malachi Enterprises in LLC.
Okay. Say that again. Say that.
Malachi,
Malachi.
Malachi Enterprises LLC.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? How they do that? That's the T. He has his own company. Own company. Good. Honey, you doing your thing. Are you so with the I don't know whether I would call this new Southern soul, because some of it is like, you got your blues, like you said, your juke
This is,
joint, you got
this
your
song would be
church.
more, yeah, this song would be more like trail ride,
Yeah, okay, 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 okay,
line
okay.
dancing, trail ride, field party. Yeah,
Gotcha. Okay, okay,
yeah.
okay. And so, do you feel the trail rides? How do you feel about the trail rides?
Trail rides are fly. They real dope.
Yeah,
I like them because it brings our people down to earth. Because
that's it.
at a trail ride, it don't matter about who got on Gucci, who got on Louis Vuitton, who got on Balenciaga. People dancing in the dirt. People getting dirty, riding on the four wheelers the whole night. The side by sides and all of
Love
that.
it.
It's like it's a real down to earth and good down home experience. And I love the fact that it's young people to older elders,
Mhm,
and everybody's having a good time. Some people got a little moonshine. It's like a big family reunion, you know what I mean, to a degree.
mhm,
And it's
mhm.
just and it's rare that you see fights and stuff like that. It's not like when you're in the club and then you see men dancing with women. You see all of that. You see everybody dancing, having a good time. It's black folk really need that vibe because
Right,
a lot of other cultures, the Mexicans, the Dominicans, the Puerto Ricans, etc., even the Africans, they still dancing together. And so
right.
it's like dancing has been removed. And so back in the days, even when I was a kid, I can remember in seventh grade, you know, um, it'd be a portion of the night where before that portion of the night came with it, we might be listening to rap, but the DJ still gonna bust that Key Sweat. He gonna still play that guy, Piece of My Love, and all of that there. And before the night, in the beginning of the night, when you first get to the dance and all that, you gonna roll up on old girl and you gonna be like, look, when they break that thing down, save that for me. Say, don't even play. I'm the one. I'm coming to get you now. When they bust it down and slow it down, I'm coming to get you. I mean, period.
Well, but this is the thing. I feel like even with clubs now, even with the older clubs, I do find that now they're making everything a line dance. So I don't see a lot of. I see a lot of more line dancing than what I used to see swinging. Like
Hey,
with tough stuff like that. But
but
I
guess
see more
what?
line dancing.
But guess what?
Tell me.
We gotta start somewhere.
That's true.
So it's
That
gonna go from line dancing to actually coupling up. This is just the beginning. This is just the genesis of us getting back on the floor. Now it's gonna be an evolution.
Well, I never thought about that. I just think about why me not asking nobody to dance.
But see, it's a process. You got to trust the process. Right now, we just needed to get on the floor. We ain't even been in a position in 50 years, 40 years, whatever, to where young people and old people on the floor dancing together.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's cool because hip hop has changed the spectrum of everything. It's changed the template around. So now we got two gangster to dance. When I was a kid, the hardest dudes still would be dancing and bust a move in the party. It's like we wasn't too cool to dance. And so
Right.
exactly. And it's coming back.
Well,
Things
good.
flow, life flows in cycles.
So, tell everybody what your social media handles.
My,
TikTok, if you're on TikTok, Instagram, whatever you're on, let us know.
my,
Let them know.
my TikTok is the real King Malachi. Once again, my TikTok is the real King Malachi. My Instagram is King Malachi 1. Let me spell it out. KingMalachi 1. Follow me now. Let's get it. And don't forget, go on my YouTube channel and subscribe. King Malachi. Let's go.
And if somebody want to book you, how can they do? They need to go through your social media or your team, or what's the number, or
You could go on well, I don't want to confuse you. If you're that serious about booking me, come into my inbox on Instagram, King Malachi 1, and I'll point you to my management.
okay, y'all heard that? King Malachi 1, and he will point you to the manager.
Yeah, because I have two managers. So I don't want to give out so much information that it confuses you. But if you're that serious, come to my DM and I'll point you to the management.
So, do you utilize your social media as a source of marketing?
Every day.
You better. That's what I was going to
Every
say.
day. I do not
See,
play.
that
I do
that's
not
what
play.
I'm talking about. That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about. So, where are you? Do you have a couple dates lined up where you're performing at that you can call off?
This Saturday, not well, Saturday I'm gonna be doing South Carolina. But I'll be back in Atlanta, Georgia on Sunday, September 14th, and we're having a clothing drive and right across the street from the Fox Theater on Peachtree Street. I forget the name of the hotel. It's a hotel. You can't miss it. It's directly across the street from the Fox Theater. So if you want to find it, just come to the Fox Theater, look across the street on Peachtree. We'll be out there set up, performing for the homeless and raising money, etc., to get them some clothes, food, whatever they need. And then Monday, I'll be performing at Outcast Studio for New Music Mondays with Mike Clark Jr., Sky Wadley, Stacey Adams, everybody you could think of who hot in Atlanta right now. It's a Southern Soul showcase that they're doing, a Southern Soul R&B showcase. But it's like all the top people in the city right now who really doing their thing performing that Monday on September 15th. You need to be there. It's going to be something to see for sure. And we gonna come up.
Oh, come on now. You better represent
Ooh,
Georgia, honey. You over here on the
yeah,
Atlanta side, the Georgia side now. Y'all go
yeah,
ahead and do what you do. Well,
let's
thank
get
you
it.
so much for coming on just to take a little bit of time out with me, just to talk about your music. I really do appreciate it. And let me
No
tell you,
problem.
you keep making good music.
Yes, ma'am. Also, I'd like to shout out my management. You to go hustle on the go management. I want to shout out as well, Miss Yolanda and Hustle on the Go Management is you to go to plug and big hustle. So when y'all reach out to me on my DM, I'm gonna point you to one of those two. And I just want to thank Miss Yolanda for hooking this whole situation up right now. Love you, Miss Yolanda. You know you my baby girl. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for having me right now. And I'm elated to be here. Thank you so much.
Yes, and Miss Yolanda, I love Miss Yolanda too. So we've been rocking, I think, ever since I started doing my lives. But anytime you want to come back, hey, let us know because we will have you back. And I do like to do updates too. So
Okay, let's do it. Let's
all
do
right.
it.
Well, you have a
Yeah.
good night, and we will be following you.
Peace and love to everybody out there. Love y'all. Y'all be blessed.
All right, you guys, that was King Malachi. Now, I told you I have two amazing guests tonight. My other guest, I tell you what, let me let y'all just hear a little bit. And y'all tell me who this guest is. Here we go.
Flow Beats.
If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand for real. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. Now I've been in love once or twice, but baby, I've never had a love like you in my life. Woman after woman, baby girl after girl, took advantage of my heart. They darkened my world. Alright, baby, sit down and take a listen. We both know how this love thing goes. So if you ain't gonna love me right, you need to let me know. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand for real. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. Now, baby, I tried to love myself, but then you came along, baby, loving me like no one else. Many years I've wasted, so many tears I've lost, but I know we can make it through it all. Just listen, baby. We both know how this love thing goes. So if you ain't gonna love me right, you need to let me know. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand for real. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. Somebody help me sing. If you're gonna love me, if you're gonna love, baby, love me for real. You got to love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, gotta be right here for me. Be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand with me. Baby, stand for real. Oh yeah. If you're gonna love me, you got to love. Baby, love me for real. I just wanna hear it one more time. If you're gonna love me, no matter what your baby mama say, for real. No matter what your daddy say, if you're gonna be with me, get baby, your friends and what they talk be about. With me for real. No matter what your preacher say, if you're gonna stand in my corner.
Listen, you guys know the name of that song. And guess what? I have Mr. Breeze do too much. Here we go.
What up with you?
What's
you
going
doing?
on, Breeze?
Not much out here working.
Breeze, I don't think you've been on here in over a year.
Oh, it's been well over a year. It's been over 2 years.
Yes, and Breeze, you've been doing your thing.
I've been putting that work in. Yes, ma'am.
Turn your phone down, the volume down.
I'm turning down. My bad. What about that? Am I supposed
I
to have
think
like some headphones or something?
we're good now. We're good. I don't hear
Good.
echo. Listen, thank you so much for coming back on here, Breeze. You know I love that song. Now we got to talk about that song, "Love Me for Real." What was going on with you when you put that song down?
Well, it's a song that I wrote back in. Well, I didn't write the whole song. I wrote it back in December. It's just one of the things where I'm speaking from the heart. That's it. Basically, as if I'm speaking to a woman that kind of like future tense. Just telling her, hey, this is what I've been through. You know,
Mm,
when I love, I love hard. So if you're gonna love me for real. That's all that was. Just speaking from the heart. That's it.
come on,
And
well, you did that.
I thought it was a pretty simple song. Simple beat. I didn't put a lot of backgrounds into it or whatever. It was just powerful words, and it being real powerful words that went together real well, and it just caught a lot of people's attention. Yes,
It
ma'am.
caught a lot of people's attention. I mean, it went viral, and I know everybody like, just love me for real. Like, wait a minute. I was like, that is my boy. That's Breeze. So you guys give you a little short, little down memory lane. I met Breeze, Mr. Do Too Much, I think about 3 years ago in Atlanta.
Yeah,
Um,
it was
at
the
like
Atrium.
the Atrium, yes. And I did my first interview on Mr. Breeze. So I saw Mr. Breeze perform. He was amazing, you guys. When I say he had us up, he had us dancing, everything. And so now this is 3 years later. I have been following you. And like you say, you have been putting in the work. You just got finished with the video. Let's talk about the
Right.
video because I saw it and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, the video. So
Let's
originally, that style of video, I got another song called "I Found a Woman," and I wanted to put something like that together, but it's pretty expensive, So I didn't really have the money for it. I didn't have a budget for a video like that. So when this song came about, I was like, well, that idea I had about the video, I could do it for "Love Me for Real." It fit perfect, and I just made a few calls to a couple people. I had a lot of help. It was one of them things where you need a lot of help, and it all came together. It was like this video had been in the works like 2 months before we shot it. So it was just like a little conversation here, a little conversation there, and then it just started. All of my ideas, everything that I wanted, I made it happen in that video. Everything.
yes.
So we put a lot into it. It was a lot of work. It was an all day, felt like an all day thing. From like
I'm
I was
sure.
up at 6 in the morning, and we were up there to about 7 at night. And we got it shot, and we put it together. It felt like some miracles happened to get everything put together, but we all made it happen. So thank for everybody. I want to say thank you to everybody that that was involved. I had some friends that come through, DJs. We had artists. We had people that support Southern Soul came through.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, other artists came through. My mama. It was family came through. It was just an amazing experience. But I was tired as hell after I got done.
I'm
But we made it
sure.
happen.
I am sure because the venue, and you guys need to go and watch this video because when I say I'm sure that was an all-day thing because it was a full-blown wedding.
It was.
Head to toe, to the cake, to the
Mhm. suits,
Everything.
the
So
dress, the rings, man. We
yes,
had decoration, everything. It was a wedding without a wedding. It was truly an experience. I know when I officially do get married, I know how to make it through it now, just a little bit. I know what it feels like to get married, y'all. Yeah. So yeah, it was an experience.
well, and the kids that the children that were
Yeah,
in there, I mean, it was just and the angles, how it was shot, just how everything. I think everything was amazing. It
right.
was. So when I saw it the
When
other night, I was like, they
when
really
I got
did
with the
that.
videographer, I sent him what I wanted. I said I wanted. You ever see those videos where you have like this wedding type of compilation? They put it all together from the start to finish.
Mhm.
I wanted to seem more like a wedding than a music video, and I think we was able to accomplish that. So
Most definitely. Y'all
my boy got the
definitely.
sign on. But so I think we accomplished it. I was worried a little bit, because normally when I do my videos, I do them on my own. Every video that I shot before that video, I did myself. So I'm used to editing it myself, shooting it myself, directing everything myself. And so this time, like, all I was doing was just acting. So,
Well,
but it all came together. It all came together. Yes, ma'am.
yes, yes, yes. That's why I told you, I said, Breeze, I said it's time to come back on the show. We got to talk about Love Me For Real, because that's
Oh yeah.
like one of the number one songs that's rolling. So
Hmm.
when you do when you, I'm sure you're still writing, but
Hmm.
if Love Me For Real, it is such a hit, you
Right.
really just have to keep that memento going.
Well, hey, look, I'll give you a little, I'll give you an exclusive, you know what I'm saying? Just a little hint,
Okay, just a
We
little
we, we
hint.
gotta, I'm working on the twist to it, and so I'm working on the twist to it. I ain't gonna say too much,
Okay.
but I got a little bit in the works for y'all, just to try to keep the excitement around it. So I'm working on a little something. I got a little something up my sleeve.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do.
Yes.
And I've been seeing, and it didn't surprise me when I first saw some of your videos on stage after
Hmm.
I saw you 3 years ago in Alabama. I said, you know what? I said, him and Miss Jody is going to give each other a run for their money.
You talk about the video I picked up. You seen that? Man, Miss Jordan, man.
Bring something.
Miss Jordan, bad woman now.
She is. You
Bad
can't mess
woman.
with
Hey,
Miss
look. Hey, hey, the women from that era, man, them women don't play around.
They don't. And I was
But I
thinking
love
to
Miss
myself,
Jody though. I
yes.
love me some Miss Jody. Every time I see her, she see me, man. Look, it's just like, come here,
I mean, but y'all have that same energy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
when you get on stage, like everybody already, because they know this is what
Mm-hmm.
Breeze Do Too Much is gonna bring to the stage. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Yes,
they
ma'am.
already ready for it.
Right. Yep.
They are ready
It
for
is.
it. So do
Thing
you
is,
have
see, a lot of people, a lot of people got turned on me after Love Me For Real. So the audience, when they see me, all they thinking about is Love Me For Real. So they thinking I'm like a love song guy, you know. But when I hit that, people like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
no?
But they all have fun, Like I said, I try to give a good show, and then I hit them with that Love Me For Real.
Mm,
So
mm.
it all turned out well.
Well, yeah, you've been cutting up forever. Like you said, they may know you from Love Me For Real, but if they go back and listen
Hmm.
to your other music, then they're gonna say, oh, okay,
Right.
okay, because now, the people that know you from Love Me For Real, I'm sure they have gone back and
Right.
was like, let me check and see what's going on. Okay, this
It's
dude
been
got some good
beneficial to all my other music. I got extra views and streams and downloads from all my other music now. everybody going back. Especially I Found a Woman and Country Girls Do It Better. Those are two songs that people been kind of gravitating to. Yeah.
And you know
I think
what?
I sent you. I sent you Take Me to a Party and Country Girls Do It Better.
Hold on, let me see. Okay, here we go. Take Me to a Party. I am getting ready to play it. So you guys get ready, because guess what? We got Mr. Breeze Do Too Much. Here we go. I do not own the rights to this music.
The Union Music Group, baby.
You a bad chick and your friend bad too. They can hate but they can't do what you do. You a bad chick and your friend bad too. They can hate but they can't do what you do. Oh yeah.
The video
I gotta find myself. I don't mind a hole in the wall. Oh yeah, come on, country boy. It's been a long, hard week. Now it's time to slow it down. Gotta find me a lady to share this bottle of Crown. Girl, it's finally the weekend. So what you trying to do? What's your name and your number, baby? But I don't mean to intrude. Come on, play something smooth. I know you're feeling my vibe, baby. I'm trying to get next to you. Now I know you with your girls, and I'm with my crew. But let's go and get up out of here, baby, just me and you. Oh yeah, come on. I gotta find myself, girl. I don't mind a hole in the wall. Oh yeah, come on. Somebody tell the DJ, play something smooth, so we can get a little closer, baby. You know what I'm trying to do. The way you're moving that body, baby, you look so damn good. I just wanna put my boots on and take you deep down in the woods. Now I came to party, but don't get it confused. It's a lot of women up in here, but I got my eyes all on you. You got on your dress and your heels, I got on my jeans and my boots. We gonna dance the night away, baby, just me and you. Oh yeah, come on. I gotta find myself, girl. I don't mind a hole in the wall. Oh yeah, come on. I'ma show you how we used to do it back in the day. Step, step, side to side, round and round, now break it down. Separate, now bring it back. Now let me see you do the other side. You see, tonight I gotta step out, y'all. I'm not coming to party, I'm just coming to find me a girl, you know what I mean? I don't mind if it's just a hole in the wall, now that it's just sitting there. But you already know I'm leaving with my boo. Let me tell you something else though. You a bad chick and your friend bad too. They can hate but they can't do what you do. You a bad chick and your friend bad too. They can hate but they can't do what you do.
Hey, come on, Breeze. Now you did that, Breeze.
I did that, you know.
You missed that. Hold on, I'm gonna run it back one more time because you did that.
Y'all that music video, Take Me to a Party.
The Union Music Group, baby.
Run that back, Breeze.
On YouTube.
You a bad chick and your friend bad too. They can hate but they can't do what you do. You a bad chick and your friend bad too. They can hate but they can't do what you do. Oh yeah, come on. I gotta find myself, girl. I don't mind a hole in the wall.
can hate, but they can't do what you do.
Breeze, you did that. Now I like that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You did that. Now see, you know that song right there would get like the older women out there dancing, not sweating, and breaking it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that, Breeze.
I got them cougars on lockdown.
Yeah, I know you do. Lord Jesus, yes, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Do you have to have security now?
Well, I've had a few instances where I probably should have had security. But hey, look, I be handling myself though.
And how do you keep your pies sealed before you bring them on stage?
We only had one pie that almost didn't make the show. That's this last show I had in West Memphis. A woman was trying to wipe my face down and ended up grabbing the pie, and the pie hit the floor. Thankfully, it landed upside right. But I still had to put my mouth on that thing. Yeah, it was good though. But other than that, we keep the pie okay. The pie, every pie, 99% of the pies have made it to the lap. Yeah.
See, that's what you're known for the pies, y'all. You're known for the pies.
I'm known for the pie. Hey man, if anybody online that is what do you call it? Like a pie company or something like that, y'all need some y'all want to sponsor old Breeze MrDoTooMuch. Come on with it. Appreciate you, Tony.
Breeze. So what made you put that in your performance?
Life. Remember the movie Life?
Mm-hmm.
So Life, and then Miss Carolyn State. Miss Carolyn State got the song "Them Young Bucks." So you want to eat that nugget pie.
Nugget pie, yes.
And when I did the Cougar Trap music video, I said what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Miss Jennifer Watts put a pie in the windowsill, right? And I'm gonna come through and eat the pie. And I was just doing it just to make the video funny, you know what I'm saying? But like almost a year later, I started thinking, what if I did that at a show? And I did it. The people loved it. It was the first show that I ever done. I put my own little money in a show, put a little show together. I had about 40 people up in there, and me and the girl went viral. I put the pie in her lap, and that's all I needed. And ever since then I've been doing the pie.
Right.
They be ready for that pie
because it's part of the performance.
It's part of the show.
Yeah, I see you. I follow you, so I'm like, that's part of his show. If you take away that pie, you're gonna have a problem. You know that, don't you?
Well, I was in Dallas, and we forgot the pie. No, that wasn't Dallas. That was Tunica. We had a sold-out show in Tunica about 2 Saturdays ago, and I forget we couldn't find. Ain't no Walmarts in Tunica. Tunica, y'all need to get y'all stuff together. Y'all ain't got no Walmart down there. Y'all need to get a Walmart with some pies. So they didn't have no pie. Shout out to Young's Bakery in Houston, Texas. Him and his mama, they be making pound cakes. This man gave me 5 pound cakes. Y'all already know what I did. I used one of them pound cakes in that woman's lap. Sure did. Put a pound cake in her lap. Yeah. Hey.
Your show should be X-rated.
It's some parts. It's some parts that do get a little X-rated now. Don't never be no skin shown, nothing like that.
Right.
But man, it's a whole lot of language.
Right.
I just try to give people a good show, though.
You do. You gave, like I said, you gave us a good show in Atlanta. Like me and my sister, we talked about you like that night. I was like, he can really dance. He shows out. Like
I want to say I dance now. I don't know about dancing.
You showed out that day, boy. You was out. You was all out there on the floor.
Yeah.
You was on the stage.
Yeah, that stage was too high. I don't really like being on high stages. I had to come on down and get face to face with everybody.
Oh, so you don't like to be on high stages?
Yeah, because it just, I don't know. I don't really like
You're
that.
not
But,
close to the fans. You feel like you're just too far from the fans.
ma'am,
I said you feel like you're too far from the fans.
yeah, I do. I like to be up close and personal. I like juke joint style stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to this chart bar. Because you can get right up close and personal with everybody. That's the type of stage I like. That's the best for me.
Well, I'm going to ask you this question. So, since things have taken off for you,
Right.
for a new artist, what's some good advice you would give a new artist?
I would say the best advice that I can give somebody is to focus on you. Don't worry about what's going on around you in Southern Soul. Don't worry about what Breeze got going on. Don't worry about what LPGA or Jeter or all these artists or just anybody. Don't worry about what everybody got going on. You got to stay focused on what you got going on, because it's going to come some times where you want to quit, you want to give up. This ain't happening for you. That ain't happening for you. Because guess what? I ain't telling you what somebody told me. I'm telling you what I've been through, and what I've experienced, going through situations where I felt like I didn't belong. I felt like I was good enough, but I didn't feel like I belonged. And that's because I was watching everybody else's success. And I felt like I was good enough to be successful, but it just wasn't happening for me. And something in me, I don't know what it was, just something in me just said, go Breeze, keep going. Put the work in, keep slanging that iron on. And next thing you know, a song like Love Me For Real came along. I had a lot of other songs that kept, pushing me on down the road, kept getting me on down the road. But Love Me For Real is something that just went crazy, So just focus on you, keep doing what you need to do to get to where you need it. Only if you take one step, two steps here, another step here, just focus on you, and hopefully things will work out. So that's the biggest thing I can tell artists, everybody. That's all artists.
Yeah, that's some good advice just for even businesses, just everybody, like you said, because sometimes you can have good music, but then that one song come and like I say, you still can have good music, but all it takes is that one song that will take it to another level.
The exact words that you just said, I've heard that so many times. And I'm the type of person, because I've watched a lot of great people over the years, Charles Barkley, Dan Marino, a lot of great basketball players, a lot of great Southern Soul artists that haven't had the hit. Charles Barkley never won a ring. Great as he was, he never won a championship. Dan Marino never won a championship. So it's almost like you got to do it because you love it. I love music. I love music. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not crazy enough to think that it was 100% going to happen for me, even though I worked very, very hard at it and was willing to just really, really work. That doesn't mean that it was going to ever happen for me. Right. It may not never happen for somebody, but you got to be willing to just go in the blind. And if it happened, it happened. If it don't, it don't. You did it because you loved it. You get what you want to get out of it, and you use it, to the best you can use it, and just keep moving forward. Like I said, I never thought this would have happened. I hope that it would happen, but I was willing to accept that, hey, 10 years, 20 years from now, if it never happened for me, hey, I did it. I had a great time in Southern Soul. I did it because I loved it, But fortunately for me, I wrote a song called Love Me For Real, and I'm here now,
Yeah, and you here now, honey, because I'm telling you, sometimes, like I tell people, sometimes your purpose sometimes may not finance you. Right. You get what I'm saying? Your right. Purpose. That's why sometimes your purpose and your financial sometimes have to stay like this, because your purpose may not finance you, but I do feel like you said, like even with my podcast, I think it was like 1 or 2 times I wanted to kind of like,
Right.
but then I had other people was like, you're good at this. Keep doing it.
Right.
So then I
Right.
started putting more into it. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I see what they mean, So I think that's some very good advice. So my sister want me to play "Love Me for Real" again before we let you go. So let me play "Love Me for Real" again, because you know how she is. Here we
Go
go.
play that thing. Go play that thing, boy.
So, tell me what to do in the end.
Flow beats.
Right.
If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real.
She can boss me around.
If you're gonna be with me, baby, be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand for real. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. Now I've been in love once or twice, but baby, I've never had a love like you in my life. Woman after woman, baby girl after girl, took advantage of my heart. They darkened my world. Alright, baby, sit down and take a listen. We both know how this love thing goes. So if you ain't gonna love me right, you need to let me know. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand for real. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. Now, baby, I tried to love myself, but then you came along, baby, loving me like no one else. Many years I've wasted, so many tears I've lost, but I know we can make it through it all. Just listen, baby. We both know how this love thing goes. So if you ain't gonna love me right, you need to let me know. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand for real. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. Somebody help me sing. If you're gonna love me, if you're gonna love, baby, love me for real. You got to love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, gotta be right here for me. Be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand with me. Baby, stand for real. Oh yeah. If you're gonna love me, you got to love. Baby, love me for real. I just wanna hear it one more time. If you're gonna love me, no matter what your mama say, for real. No matter what your daddy say, if you're gonna be with me, get your friends and what they talk about. Be with me for real. No matter what your preacher say, if you're gonna stand in my corner.
Woo-cha, Breeze. Thank you for coming on and let's talking about Love Me for Real, honey. Listen, you're gonna have to send me those videos so I can put them in here. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now you're gonna have to send me that Love Me For Real. So how, if somebody wanted to book you, how can they get in touch with you to book you?
So you have to call the booking number is 251-593-1731. Get in touch with my boy Damien. He'll hook you up for any type of booking that you need. So like I said, 251-593-1731. He'll
Okay.
hook you up. Yeah, and you better book me for whatever you need. I got y'all.
So all your social media handles. What's all of them?
Breeze MrDoTooMuch, pretty much for everything. The only thing that is different is my main Facebook page, which is Breeze MrDoTooMuch, but instead of the number 2, it's the TOO. So that's how you find me.
Okay. All right.
That's on Spotify, Apple Music as well, all of the streaming platforms and all that. So yeah.
Okay. And I saw that you was nominated for, is it Best New Male Artist?
I won. I wish I had the trophy. I'm in Atlanta right now, so I don't have a trophy on me. So
you
won. Even though I'm not a new artist, I'm new to a lot of people, and I understand that. Put a lot of work in, a lot of time in, but I am new to a lot of people. So big shouts out to the I can't think of the name of the award show, but my boy Lex Luthor, he ran it. Shout out to him for the nomination, and shout out to everybody who voted for me. Thank y'all so much. Oh, shout out to Miss Jennifer Watts, my boy Mr. Carlos. I called him. I said, "Look, man, if they call my name, I need y'all to go get my damn award." So they got it for me. I paid the shipping costs, and they shipped me my award. So I want every one of mine. So
you better say it. That's congratulations.
Congratulations.
Well deserved. Well deserved. Well, thank you so much, Breeze, for taking the time out to come on, because I just wanted to catch up with you and just, see what's going on with you. I got to bring you back at least once a year.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready. Hey, your sister know how to find me. She be finding me all up on the rocks and stuff. And it don't matter where I'm at, she find me.
I told her, I said, call Breeze. I said, because we got to get Breeze back on here, because we got to talk about Love Me For Real, because that's the song right there. And next thing I know, you was on the books. I said, she will find you, won't she?
Oh yeah, she'll find me. She found me. She did.
Well, thank you so much, Breeze, for coming on, and you know where we're at. If you ever need anything from us, you know how to find us. So
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming in.
Well, you have a good night, Breeze.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all too.
I told y'all I'll bring y'all the best, okay? Love Me For Real, King Malachi. Y'all welcome. Y'all don't have to say thank you. Y'all welcome. All right, let me do some promotion, and I am going to get you guys off of here. Let's see what we have going on. Now booking for Southern Soul artists. He's available for concerts, parties, and private events. The Houston County Cowboy. You guys, y'all know what song Houston County Cowboy have. What y'all want me to sing for y'all? Don Julio. Okay, I'm not gonna sing anything else, because y'all, I'll be making my own video to Don Julio. But for booking information, you can call Selena at 762-436-0464. Book him. He is an awesome performer. Let's see. I think that one is. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I'm late on that. Y'all, that's old, I think. Yeah, that's old. That one's old. So you guys, I gotta load up my new flyers. But we do have some events for Jokers Comedy on the Move. I will post them on my social media, and next Tuesday I will have them on Live with Vicky P. So if anybody would like an interview on the Live with Vicky P show, not only just for artists, DJs, producers, songwriters, I interview businesses, nonprofits. If you are having an event, I also do promotions. I am having Girl Get Up Empowerment event. Myself and one of my very good friends, Sherry Bennett, we will be in Lincolnton, Georgia at the American Legion Post, 597 1070 Thomas Lane Post Road. All 10 vendor spaces are filled. The tickets are $25. If you're interested in a ticket, you can give me a call or Sherry Bennett a call. You can go to our Facebook or message us. And we have 3 amazing speakers, Dr. DeSherica Partlow, Miranda Garnett Beard, and Hope Beard. They're all from Lincolnton, Georgia. There will be door prizes. We're going to laugh. We're going to sing. We're going to cry. We're going to empower each other. The way we come in, we will not leave out the same way, you guys. So if you are interested, you guys can message me on Facebook and I'll get back with you. But thank you guys for tuning in on the Live with Vicky P show. I told you guys I had 2 amazing guests, King Malachi and Mr. Breeze MrDoTooMuch. So I will see you guys next Tuesday. Always remember, it's a vibe on the Live with Vicky P show. You know, can't be tardy for the party, and then expect to get the good stuff that I have for you guys. Y'all got to come on here. Y'all got to be on time like I be on time so y'all can see the entire show. But anyway, good night. We'll see you next Tuesday. Have a good night.
Flow Beats.
If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand for real. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. Now I've been in love once or twice, but baby, I've never had a love like you in my life. Woman after woman, baby girl after girl, took advantage of my heart. They darken my world. Alright, baby, sit down and take a listen. We both know how this love thing goes. So if you ain't gonna love me right, you need to let me know. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand for real. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. Now, baby, I tried to love myself, but then you came along, baby, loving me like no one else. Many years I've wasted, so many tears I've lost, but I know we can make it through it all. Just listen, baby. We both know how this love thing goes. So if you ain't gonna love me right, you need to let me know. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand for real. If you're gonna love me, baby, love me for real. Somebody help me sing. If you're gonna love me, if you're gonna love, baby, love me for real. You got to love me for real. If you're gonna be with me, baby, gotta be right here for me. Be with me for real. If you're gonna stand in my corner, baby, stand with me. Baby, stand for real. Oh yeah. If you're gonna love me, you got to love. Baby, love me for real. I just wanna hear it one more time. If you're gonna love me, no matter what your baby mama say, for real. No matter what your daddy say, if you're gonna be with me, get your